like I said, this boils down to, you had George Bush, they're oilmen during this time. You had, you know, his vice president shoot somebody on a hunting trip, and then you have the Kid Rock video with the raccoon where he shoots somebody in Tennessee. And then you look, 9/11, the day before, $7.8 trillion come up missing, and Halliburton all of a sudden received it. That's oil capital. So basically what has happened is all this is going on, and it's tied in together. And we had a president that said, fetch. And he pointed and he threw something in a direction, and it happened. And you saw all the buildings cascade and the house of cards falling and all these other things. But when he says, Mr. Jensen, I need you to sit there and you need to catch that arrow before it hits the apple, I don't have to. I just have to sit there by him. Because what comes around goes around. He knew that at the point in time when he would come back around, he'd either be deceased or so far gone that it wouldn't matter anyways. But the fact that I'm standing here on his marker and understanding that he is Professor Xavier and I'm Magneto, it is coming straight to me. And everything that's coming to me is rightfully mine. And the thing is, everything's cascading, and you have to understand, I'm just documenting it all the way. Why? Because I'm an honest person, and I'm just going to tell you to your face. You have no clue what is going on here in Oklahoma. You don't. You're watching the dominoes fall, and you're chasing them, and everybody's running back and forth, and it's just a repeat of history, and I'm sitting here. And I'm sitting here in the basement of the White House, and they keep talking shit about Joe Biden and all this other stuff. And it's just a podcast. It's just another cast. It's another catfish. It's another noodling. It's another way that, Oklahoma, we had the same shit happen with somebody getting shot by police officers, but they didn't riot. They walked peacefully. Where everywhere else in the world, they amp it up and go crazy and tear shit apart. But it's just another fundamentally beating of the police and Rodney King. It's the same thing. Then you have OJ, Juice. But yeah, we had Juice WRLD that died. But then you have Juice in Sons of Anarchy. Then you had Tupac Sip the movie. It's just, they're squeezing you. They're getting the last drip of the fucking, this tree, this orange, this fruit, whatever fruit cocktail it is, whatever lime, whatever it is. And it's done. I'm just sitting here because I've done everything I was supposed to do. And I'll stand here proud. And I'll continue to say the things and sound off like I'm supposed to. People say I'm crazy, whatever it is. I continue to make the waves that I do in the art and the entertainment and the direction I'm doing it. Why? It is like this. It's like you're sitting there watching the stock market, or you're watching your plane come in. It's like, and the wheels are turning. It says canceled, delayed, flight. And the thing is it's like this. It's like playing Jeopardy and knowing all the answers, but they never show your edition until the end. It's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? It's all of these game shows round up in one. It's going to be my Mount St. Helens of holy fuck. How the fuck did Jason Jensen blast off, go from here to another galaxy, come back and land here and say, hey, maybe you should pay attention and listen. Never judge a book by its cover, but always look at a motherfucker that stands up and says that moccasins, a mock president, Twin Cities, there's 2 White Houses, there's all these other things. There's him and I, you and me, there's you and I, and you and me. But if you and me are on the same team, on the same side, it's unbalanced, and they'll cancel us both out. But if you and I are looking in the mirror, and you and I are on the same page, and you know that I'm going to be you, and you're going to be me 50% of the time, you can never be beat. But if it's like, see, here's the deal. I don't have to represent every person that is down the line running for this. The fact that it is just like, it's a loop. They're kind of loopy, or they're dopey, or they're droopy, or they're snoopy. It's just 7 drawers. It's Snow White with an apple, poison out with 7 drawers. You're going to come to find out that I could have helped a lot of people in a lot of ways, and I continue will. But the first thing is I have distanced myself from people that I don't want to be around anymore. And I distance them for many reasons. One, I am exactly who I am. I want people in my life that will make me chase after them, not because I can't achieve them, but because I hold them up here. I always want to be climbing up out of something. Up, 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 up. And the only way to do that is to put everything about you out there. It's to flatten the fucking scales, weight it down where nothing else can come and say, hey, this is me, this is what I'm doing, I've got this. At this point in time, it makes me wonder if I've got this and all. See, all this is unveiling. I'm telling you this right now. You're going to watch the greatest sleight of hand and card shuffle trick that comes back when I pull a rabbit out of a hat. And it's going to be a very expensive one, and you're going to say, holy fuck, how the fuck did this motherfucker that we thought was this way all of a sudden become this way? And it's because I never count cards. I never anticipate things that aren't life and death. Everything's life and death. Every strategic move matters, because if you make a wrong one, it's still a positive move, but you may have to do two negative things to make up the difference. I'm just right now stuck standing in a spot where I need to be. The spotlight just isn't hitting me. It's going all around me, and the rest of you are chasing it like a red laser pin or a green pin in your cats, and you're running with all the news. It's like you're at a rave. And all of a sudden, I'm going to say, stop. And it's going to land on me, and the light's right there. And it's going to show you, holy fucking shit, this kid rocks. Holy fucking shit, he's home alone. Holy fucking shit, every mother he is nice, but his, holy shit, M&M's, holy shit. It's just substance. It's another Brady Bill. It's another Brady Bunch. It's another hole. It's more Nirvana. It's more bongs. It's more drugs. It's more prestige worldwide. It's more boats, more hoes, more nose, more so's. But it's more Sosa than cooking us. It's anything you want it to be. What makes it worth it? Being me.